morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Mr. Grimm, and today we will be playing Diablo 3. We are playing Diablo 3 on hardcore. For those of you who don't understand or don't know how hardcore works, once your character dies, it is gone forever. You can't resurrect it. You can't play it again. It's dead. I like to play like that. It gives a added sense of adventure, of risk. We're starting off here. The story here is we're playing as a demon hunter. If you will notice, yes, I am playing as a female. I am a male, and I like the way women look. So that's why we are playing as a woman. Continuing the story here, we are looking for the falling star that has fallen into the town of Tristram, or Tristram, I'm not too sure how it's pronounced. And let's just get right into it. Kill some zombies. What do we got going on here?
I have journeyed here to find the fallen star and purge its evil from this land.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
Shoot them!
I feel
Keep coming.
Well, that was easy. Game over. We win. We leveled up.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates.
Yeah.
Find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
That's because we're awesome.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
Whoa! Okay. What do we got over here? Can't see.
Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What faith can save us now? It is the end of the world. Can't you see that?
Faith in my arrows. That's what's going to save the world.
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the fallen star's impact.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but...
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Oh! Haven't you guys ever seen zombie movies before? If they're wounded or bit, they're gonna turn.
This is killing business.
Yeah, I bet it is. That's not good for business. Zombies, not a good business strategy. Any business owners out there, if you have a zombie problem, make sure you get it taken care of right
the dead
away.
will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Okay, I guess we are going to secure this town from the hordes of the undead. Oh, okay. We're just gonna walk into this person's room here.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
And we'll just read her journal. I'm sure she's fine with that. What's her name? Leah? Leah? Yeah, she's totally fine with that. Now this is going to be essentially kind of a complete play. We will play all the classes from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Depending how it goes, hopefully we make it to the end of the game. We are playing on hard difficulty. So hopefully we don't die before making it to the end of the game.
Don't you dare
we'll see.
lift a finger to help our mayor fix his wagon. My brother died defending this town, while that bloated coward tried to run away.
Okay. There. Taken care of.
15 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
Ooh, yeah, don't build on cursed ground. That's a good lesson. Whoops.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry, I will avenge their deaths.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Throw some knives at them. Yeah.
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I'm sure you guys have noticed by now when there tends to be story elements going on or anything like that, I try to shut up. That way you can hear them. I want you to experience the game as much as I am. You know, for those who don't have the game, you get to see everything. The game is available on PC and consoles. Right now I am playing on PC, just because that's what I have it on. You know, I don't discriminate between PC and consoles. Each platform, or I should say every platform, has certain advantages and disadvantages. Yeah. I like throwing knives at things. I remember when I was little, I used to take my mom's...
I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Oh, another one here.
Dear reader, I am Abd al-Hazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Kanduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them up with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Anyways, when I was little, I used to take my mom's butcher knives, go out in the front yard and try to throw them into the ground. Boy, nowadays, that would probably get a visit from the police. Kid out front in his long throwing knives at the ground. Yeah, times have changed. Whenever my mom would catch me doing that, oh man, she was not happy. But I always thought it was cool, you know, in all the action flicks, you'd get the bad guy or the good guy who was really good at knives and they'd be able to throw a knife and peg someone to the wall from, 20 yards away or something crazy like that. Needless to say, after my mom yelled at me a few times, I stopped doing that. So right now we are hunting these wretched mothers. I'm going to shoot that stump. The gear system in Diablo 3 is most like other RPGs. Kill creatures, they drop gear, you put the gear on. Over time, the gear gets better and better. The stronger the creature you fight, the better the gear you get, and the more powerful you become. When Diablo 3 was first released, it had a complete random loot table, just like Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 did. That was a source of not conspiracy. What the hell is the word that I'm looking for? Controversy? Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. As playing as a demon hunter or any class, your gear drops are completely random. You might not find gear that you need. The game had an auction house where you could go and you could buy gear, but that made the game pretty much, Now, all the best players could go farm gear, sell it on the auction house, and make money off of everyone else who weren't as lucky. Eventually, they patched out the auction house and they changed the way their loot drops work. I think that was probably one of the best things that they did for Diablo 3. Probably one of the reasons why I came back to playing Diablo 3 was because they did that. I mean, at the higher levels, you still have to run a large amount of content to get the best gear in the game, since it has low drop rates.
All these chests are empty. Something isn't right here.
Well, something's not right. You should go fix it. Oh! Now that monster there with that golden ring around it with that purple name, Sarkov, means he's a special monster. He's got a higher chance at dropping better gear. He's also a little bit tougher than just regular creatures of his type. The way loot works in the game, white. Oh, I almost died.
I am well again.
Ooh, I should have been paying attention to that. That would have been a really quick end to the Demon Hunter. First video in, and it's over. Anyways, gear. How gear works is there are different types or tiers. White gear is normal, blue is magical. The next tier is, what the hell is it? It's yellow. Yellow is rare. After rare is orange, which is legendary. And then after orange is green. Green is considered legendary gear, however, it belongs to a set. Equip anywhere from 2 to 6 pieces of the set gear, and you get additional bonuses. Set gear is eventually where you want to be at the end game. Diablo's 3 system here for equipping gear I really like. As you can see, it's comparing the Initiate hand crossbow, which what I'm currently using, and the short bow of wounding. You can see just at a glance there, it's 180% damage. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that. It'd be pretty silly for me not to equip that. Also, as you level up, you unlock new skills. As you level up even further, every skills have runes that you can use to augment your skills. You can see we have Hungering Arrow, which is what we're currently using. It fires a piercing arrow that seeks additional enemies and requires a bow. Demon Hunter, at least in my opinion, is always going to be using a bow. You have primary, secondaries, defensive, hunting, devices, archery. You can mix and match skills from primary, from secondary, from hunting, from defensive, so on and so forth, to build a character that is unique to you. Granted, some builds are going to perform better than others at higher levels. That's just the way the game works. Yeah.
Old Tristram, Diablo's evil, still lingers here.
I played a lot of Diablo 1 back in the day. The music that they typically have playing, which I have disabled right now, the music from the setting would actually be the music that they had from Diablo 1. I think that's a great nod to the original. I remember playing the original. One of the best items in the game were the Zodiac items, Rings of the Zodiac, Amulets of the Zodiac. Those were extremely rare. Most people who had them, they were actually hacked or cheated in. Hacking or cheating in that game was so easy back in the day. Just download a program from the internet, run the program, and you got the best gear in the game. I'm glad that's gone. I played as a warrior, and I actually found a legitimate Amulet of the Zodiac. It wasn't a very good Zodiac item since all the stats on the loot are randomized, meaning that when something drops a piece of gear, for example, when this bow here dropped, it was completely random on what the damage stats were going to be. There's a set range you can see, and the game just rolls an invisible dice to see what that stat is going to be. So even at high levels, when some of the best gear in the game drops, it might actually be complete and utter, well, not complete crap. It might be less useful than what you were hoping for. In order to combat that, well,
The rumors of torture and worse grow every day. What has happened to Tristram and its king? I once thought Leoric a great man, but it seems I was deceived. We all were. He sends our meager army against Westmarch on the morrow. What will become of us?
I forgot what I was talking about. Loot drops, random gear, something like that. Yes. Anyways, so yeah, even if a piece of gear drops multiple times, for example here, this is essentially the same bow. They have the same name, look at that, but this bow is better than this bow right here. I find that keeps drops fresh and interesting, even when you have what is considered the best gear in the game. There could be better stats on that. And the Diablo team implemented an enchanter so that you can re-roll one stat. If you get a stat that you don't like, you have a chance to enchant it or re-roll it to change that stat into something that is better. I think that is absolutely amazing. Alright, that's where we will stop for today. We'll pick it right up from here. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video or dislike the video, you know what to do. Leave comments, like or dislike. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye.